Oh boy, I actually forgot to send some links to people. So wait just a minute there. All right. By the way, if you know someone that would like to learn a little bit more about rigging, don't forget to share this live. And of course, you yourself, like, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. And if you would like to ask questions or see more things about 3D and the 3D stuff, hop in our Discord server, link down the description. So yeah, let me just share some links real quickly. And we are going to be there. So basically for today, what we are going to do, as we can see, oh yay, nice, it's working. Yeah, the chat is working. Thank you, thank you. So what we are going to do today is we are going to start fixing some stuff in this rig here. So it's still not very good at the moment, and we would like to get it a little bit more like the ones that we've been doing so far. So yeah, that's basically what we are going to do for this one. All right, let me just live going on right now. Okay, perfect. And then later I'm gonna send it on Instagram as well, but yeah, there we go. So as we can see, this here is written no move. So I imagine that I shouldn't move it. Then in this case, I don't know why this was put here. Well, basically, actually, I know, because this one most likely is to be made a little bit easier to weight paint, possibly. And another thing that I see that's interesting in this rig is that we have this small bone for the joints, and it actually makes things a little bit more, like, it makes things behave a little bit better out of the box. So yeah, not bad, not bad. Hey Omo, how's it going? So let's see. First of all, we need to get this rig a little bit more organized for what we are going to do. So I'm going to get some stuff here removed. Let's see, is it deform? This is also deform. This is deform. So we got a bunch of deform bones, but are they actually deforming? Good. What about you? What's the plan for today? Yeah, okay, so today the plan is to get this here with the same level of rigging that we've been doing on the lives that we had before. So as we can see at the moment, we don't have anything there in the bone collections. We don't have anything actually working properly. Why is that? Well, basically because this rig was not created with the same extension as I've been creating the things. I just got this, and now we are gonna try to make it be better. For that, and then first of all, edit mode, I'm gonna need to fix this here. So this is DB Tyrannosaurus armature. Okay, so by the way, one thing just to leave credits. This dinosaur is well, this Tyrannosaurus is going for the Divine Beasts mod for Path of Titans. So if you would like to check out more Divine Beasts mods and stuff like that for Path of Titans, don't forget to look for them, well, mainly for Doc and X, if I'm not mistaken. I will try to get a link for that, and then you're gonna be able to check it out. And well, let's get this working correctly then. Okay, so we got this pubic boot, no move and stuff like that, all of that. Yeah, we still need to get some stuff fixed here. So first of all, this is going to be the actual root, so let's put it there. And since it's a root, let's align it as a root. So there we go, now we have the root aligned correctly. Body control, we don't need that. Let's remove it. And then, let's see, these ones, I can put them to follow the spine one, I imagine. And then, let me check. This one is the tail. Okay, let's then put the tail to follow the spine. There we go. And now we can get all of these until the head. Let's go. There we go. And global Z axis. So all the Z's are pointing up. Alright. So tails. Okay. Every tail's pointing to the correct place. These ones, let me point them up. Point them up. Root, point it up. The mouth there as well, point it up. These ones, the tongue bones, let's also point them up. Now let's check for the rotation of these ones. Let's Control R them. 180, and so the Z is pointing in the direction of the movement, well, the main movement, which would be kind of like up. And then we got the actual bone names. That is quite cool. This is pointing this direction, and then if that's the case, I want this to follow that bone. So there we go, active. Let me rotate it. Like this should be okay. Okay, so the axis, let me put it back to 0. So I see where it's actually rotating. Okay, so that's rotating there. And let me grab these two and active bone as well. So let's see, the hand, I think I want to rotate it a little bit more like this. Let me check. Looks like it. Let me put it like this, Control R, minus 90. Actually, just 90, there we go. And the Z is pointing to the same direction as the whole chain. Perfect. One thing here that we have, that's a little bit of a problem. As we can see, if I go to individual origins and let's go Blender local and try to rotate it on the X-axis, that's what's happening with the fingers. So this is the importance of having proper bone rotation. So there we have it like this, and then let's just go back to edit mode and let's see. According to the shape, it would actually need to be like this. So let me check. If I rotate it now, oh, look at that. A whole lot better. Just by having the rotation fixed. Now let's do the same with this one. And grab all of these. Shift N and then view axis. And let's check. Or X. And yeah, there we go. We got it working. Now let me check these ones. If I bring it down like this. Okay. Oh. Lemon found something. Alright, so now what I'm gonna need to do here. First of all, remove those .001s that exist. We don't want those. So let me see. That is going to be a little bit of a problem. I also want to fix the leg rotation. So let me check these ones. Okay, the X is pointing that direction, that direction. I don't know if Lemon's barking is showing up there. I think it might be. So let me see what we're gonna do here. So Shift N, no, actually Control R, 180, and there we go. And the Z axis. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm back. Then let's grab all of these. Again, sorry about the dog. Let me mute myself a little bit here. Ooh, this is actually good. Okay, seems like the lemon crossover. Yeah, like a health agent got here, and then his little bit, you know, on guard. Oh, wait, got those two, and view axis. There we go. So let me check. Okay, yep, that's good. So now we got all of these fine. MC, yep. So axis, all good. So let me save it. It's really cool, isn't it? Yeah. Now we just need to check. For example, this one, what does it do? Copy rotation of the foot IK. Foot base L. So we're gonna need to know what is actually happening there. So in this case, let me go here and then here and check. There, what do we have? Okay, we got the head, but foot, it does actually exist. Let me check. Wait, paint. There we go. food base, food IK, food IK dot R. Okay, so all of those, they shouldn't be there. So this one, food IKL and food IKR, they shouldn't be there because they are controllers. Then, in this case, we are gonna need to remove them. And I need to understand what's actually happening with this thing here. Okay, there are two things at the same place. First of all, IKs, remove. We don't need them. These ones would L. I imagine this would be something for there, most likely. And then I can Control-Alt-C this, Control-Alt-C this one as well. We don't have the pole target there. So yeah, I'm just removing the things that we don't actually need at the moment. So for that, first of all, I'm gonna need to create some stuff here. So this is going to be the deform. Let me open it. We are good with that. So that's the deform bone. Let me create a new one that's going to be the MCH, no, ORG. I can open it, and the other one is going to be the MCH. Oh, there we go, MCH. There, and I want another one that's going to be the root. So let me get the root and put it there. And let me create another one that's going to be the TMP for temporary. This is where we're going to do most of the stuff. Okay, nice. This one, Control-Alt-C, we don't need that either. We'll add it to that part later. Alright, and so now the way it is, we are gonna need to change some namings. Let's see. I don't know why these have that .001 in it. So bones, we're gonna find .001s and replace with nothing. Okay. All of these are deformer bones, so we want something a little bit better. Spine tail. If this one is the tail, then why is this one the spine tail? So I think we can just call all of them. Ah, there we go. Spine tail 2.001.002. Oh boy. Let's get these namings correct then. Let me actually do one by one. It's gonna be a little bit of work, but gonna need to do it either way. Oh, that spine part we can remove. So there, spine. Remove it. Oh, we're good. Now this one, .001, we make it in tail 3. This one, whoops, 4. This one's gonna be 5. And 6. 7. 8. 9. And then we got a 10. 11. 12. 13. And at last, 14. Okay, all the other ones, let's see. No. Okay, all good. This one is jaw. Then we got the throat and the chest, the belly, and all the other things are working as it should, I guess. Okay, so if that's the case, I can add a prefix, and that's going to be def, like that. So all of these, they are the deformer bones, not controller ones. Then we should be all good. Alright. By the way, thank you again for helping us out the other day. Yeah, no problems at all. If you have any other questions, just let me know. And that's the idea of that server. Oh, yep. Okay, so now we got all the deformer bones in place. Yeah, it seems like it. We're good. Def dong, def head. Def all of those. Nice. Then if that's the case, we can... Oh, first of all, let's check if this is still working. Okay, it is. So, in this case, edit mode, Alt A to deselect everything, and then create ORG. All the bones sent to the ORG collection. Let me change it to there. And then he was so happy afterwards. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, so don't be shy. If you see us there, you can join there, ask questions. And also, it's open, so you can also stream for people there if you want. Alright, so as we can see, I'm moving it here, but nothing is happening there. That's because I need to bind it first. So now that's bound. There we go. It's working as it should. And this one is being parented to the root, which is not actually correct if I am right. There was like a body controller somewhere around here, if I am not mistaken. But we are going to change that to something around here. But if that is the case, then the deform bone for that is also in the wrong place. So this one, I'm going to put it parented to that one instead. Okay, so now if I can get back here and I move this, nothing's gonna change because this one is not parented. So let me get here and here, set and keep offset, we're good. And move it, and yep, we're good. Alright. So now that we have all of it, we can start creating some stuff to make this actually usable. Well, it is already usable, but to make it more user-friendly, let's say. So there we go, let's get all of these here. And do I need that one? Not really. I just want until the spine one, which I would say it's the pelvis, if I am not mistaken. Okay, so in this case, let's send it into the temporary layer and add it as the active. So every new bone that we create are going to be added into that collection. All right. So this is the pelvis. Actually, this is the pelvis. Then, in this case, I'm gonna need to create something to have an inverted pelvis there, because it makes moving this part behind here a lot easier than to just keep it like this. So if that is the case, then let's get here, let's shift D this one, and then Let me Alt F. There we go. And this now is going to be the I'm gonna call it control pelvis. Let's skip the same idea. And then this one is going to be parented into this one. All right. Perfect. Now, another thing that we're gonna need to add here is the body contour. So there, non-deformed bone, it's going to be set down there, and as we can see, it has a line going all the way down here because this is already parented to the root. So I can just increase the size of it a little bit just so it's easier for us to see how it's gonna be after. And let me call this control torso, just to keep the naming convention correct there. And what I want now is this one to be parented with this one, and also this one here to be parented with this one here. So there we go, both of them parented down here. And then if I move this, okay, we're good. And if I move this, we have the inverted pelvis. There we go. Beautiful. And this one, let me check. Was it? Yep, it's working. Alright, in this case then, this ORG here can go back to there, and we are only going to work with these ones right here. First of all, let me put this one back up. There. Nice. And, well, let's do it just like we were doing with all the others. First of all, let me see everyone here. There, select everyone. Down, disconnect the bone. I don't want bones connected. And let's see. And there we go. Temp. Good. Now I can select all of these and create a tweak chain. There we go. And with this tweak chain, I can move this here. I can grab this one and move it there. I can, whoops, not that one. Control tweak. Move that. Get this one. Oh, control tweak. There we go. And this one. Control tweak. Working. And this one as well. I can move it. It's not gonna move the pelvis. That shake. All good. So, now that we have all of it, and the control tweaks, they are fine and all that, but we still need to have something to control it correctly. So, FK from tweak chain. There we go. Working. For some reason, it works correct now. And as we can see, if I rotate it, it rotates perfectly. Good. Alright. But still, as we've seen in all the other lives, we still want to have some, like a bigger control here that's going to control the whole spine in a single controller. For that, first of all, let me get all these ORGs, we don't need them anymore, and send them back to ORG there. Alright, all good. I'm gonna grab these one by one, actually. Let's go to edit mode. I want that one there to create an intermediate bone, and then we're gonna have this in the MCH. Select that one, create intermediate bone. Select that other one, create intermediate bone. That one, intermediate bone. That one, intermediate bone. And that's it. Now I'm going to find MCH bones, scale them up a little bit. And yeah, that's good. Let me put them all in this temporary layer. Collection. Oh boy. And well, let's see. we still need to get this one here, to Shift D, make it a little bit bigger, like something like this. I'm going to make it the control chest. Let's follow the same naming convention. That is something like this. So control chest master. And one thing I'm gonna need here is this MCHFK. It's parented down there, if I am not mistaken. Let me check. Okay, we're good. So let me see this one. Good. Now I got this. Alt and Shift, so the select menu appears. So I'm gonna need this MCH. And I need to copy the rotation. So the copy rotation, by the way, all of these things that you're seeing here, these ones, they are all part of my rigging extension. I developed it by creating lots of rigs and seeing what was very repetitive. And then I created a bunch of tools that are now in here. And if you want to have it, there is a link down the description. It's free. You can download it from GitHub. And if you find anything that's kind of broken or any new features that you would like to add to it, let me know. Alright, so there we go. We got this here. And it copied the rotation to this one, but I want it to be local space. And this is going to be kind of broken. Why? Because most likely this guy here is parented to the MCH. So I just need to put it to be parented with the torso and we are good. Alright, so if I rotate it, there we go, it works. Now I'm just going to grab all the MCHs, make this one be the active one, and click here, copy to selected. And now if I rotate this one, there we go, the whole chain is moving. So there we go, we have a control for the whole spine. But this here doesn't seem very user-friendly, if I would say so myself. Well, let's get all the MCHs back to the MCH collection, and let me get the control tweaks. So there we go, tweak. All of these, they are going to be green. That's the kind of like the convention that I like to use. So this one, there we go, green. And also I'm going to make them become a sphere. So create. Hey, created. So Control S, I can't forget about that. And yeah, but still, that's a little bit too small. So let me not scale it according to that. Let me put it to like 7.5. This is already good, so let's use it. Now Control F, all the tweaks. Whoops. There, Control F all the tweaks. We got this one. I just want to Control C and copy bone shape. And this one, holding Alt, press enter. It's going to be set the same value for all the selected items. Good. So now I can grab all of these Control FK ones. MC, and actually that 1, 2, and I'm gonna make all of them yellow because it's a center bone. The same for you. So there we go, yellow, center bone, and we're good. Nice. Now for this one, I need it to be a little bit better, and so I want it to be right here. So I'm gonna use this chest one, create it. But it was created back here, and that's not what I want. In this case, I can use this override transform to get the ORG, what is it called? spine 6. So let's see, spine 6. Yeah, there we go. Now it's all the way here in the front. But still not very good. So edit, select it, and then whoops. Okay, let me match the bones transforms, and now I can scale it, rotate, and do everything that we would normally do. So this I want it to be smooth. And now I can just bring it down like here. Let me rotate it a little bit and grab this one up here. And can I? Oh boy. Let me rotate it like this, put it there, and we should be good with this. Nice, 2 bone. Shift Z again. And there we go. Okay, that's the controller that we need. And these ones, they are the FK ones if I want to control it individually. Pretty handy. And the pelvis, of course. Nice. Now for the torso. We are going to, let's see, create something a little bit different here. Let me grab here this add pivot controller. Let me see, did it actually work? No idea. See? There, ORG. Did it? I don't think it did. Okay, so this is a thing that I'm gonna need to fix. Right, so there we go. There, got that one. Add pivot controller. Now it worked. Let me see if I get back to the temporary one. Yep, this one is back here. So again, if I move here, now that is the new pivot. Really nice. A little addition there. Now let's get this one, rigging that, and let's get a root, create. Look at it from up here, and let's see. I'm gonna just scale it a little bit like this, and then let's get to medium point, scale it a little bit more. So it gets the whole torso like that. Yeah, that should be good. And let's see this one. Grab it. We got this 6 axis and create, and that's it. So there we go for the pivot. Don't forget to save. And that's all good. Okay. So now before I go to any other things here, I'm gonna actually need to create a new collection. That's going to be the torso there, and in this torso one I want the torso FK and torso tweak. There we go. So now if I get all these tweak ones, I can put them back in that. And then the FK ones in the FK collection. And these other ones, they are like the master controllers. I am going to put it directly in the torso collection. And then we have the temporary layer empty, kinda. Okay. Now, what we are going to do is to start working with the tail. But before that, I want to do one thing here. Gonna send it to the temporary collection there, and I will create a new script that's actually already here. This is a character rig UI. you're gonna be able to find it in our Discord server as well. And basically what I'm gonna need to do here to make it work as I want is to change these names, and that's going to be it. So the armature name is this here, so let me double click that, Ctrl C, and double click here and Ctrl V, and the geometry name, which is this one right here. So Ctrl C that, then let me grab all of these, Ctrl V here, and the panel name, this is a Tyrannosaurus, so let's call it a Tyrannosaurus, and there we go. Whoops, no need for enter, and run. There we go. So this way, now I have this here, which is already have a root and a torso collection, all fine. This is the good thing about having the names all in a, well, good naming convention, because you can just make it once and then it's going to be there for you to use in all the other projects coming after. So really nice. Okay, but why did I do it at first? Because I wanted this here. What I want to do here is just to isolate this bone. So for that, let me go here and then isolate bone. That's not gonna work correctly, mainly because this is not there, and there is something wrong happening here. Let me check. Isolate bone. Oh, okay. It's because it's in medium point. Individual origins. Isolate bone. There we go. Now it's working. Perfect. But then I want this one, this MCH int, to have this driving the ability to isolate or not the rotation. In this case, copy as a new driver, come here and get the rotation, right click, paste driver, and that's it. Now that is done, I can just get back here to the MCH and make it disappear. And there we go. That's all that I wanted to do. Alright, so now for this one, I'm gonna need to select all of them and create again our tweak chain. And there we go. Tweak chain created, but remember, I want it to be controllable by the FK. So I'm gonna select all of these ORGs here that are part of the tweak chain, and I will create FK from tweak chain. There we go. It's working pretty nicely. Let me Ctrl F to find ORG ones and send them back to the place where they need to be, and Ctrl F to get the FK ones and scale them by 2 so they get the same size as they should be. And well, now that we get all of it, I can come here down to this one. It's already all selected. I can create a rotation chain. There we go. The rotation chain is created, but then this Ctrl FK is now actually the chain, as we can see. So it rotates all the chain there, and the ones inside of it controls the FK. So I'm gonna need to change the names here. First of all, Ctrl FK ones. So there, Ctrl FK, select all of them, Ctrl F2, and then we're gonna change FK to chain. Okay, that's good. Let me hide them just so I can find the other ones easily. Control tweak FK. Okay, so let's just put it here. Control tweak FK. are the ones that I want. Shift H to isolate the visibility. And now that I have it, I need to change the name of it. Oh, there we go. We don't need that tweak underscore anymore. And that's it. Now let's see, Alt H. And we are golden. Let's check. Yep, that's good. That's good. That's good. And let's see, that's good. And let's also check the tweak, the actual tweak. Yep, it's working. Perfect. And then, if that's the case, we can just create our new collection here. That's going to be the tail. And then in the tail, we're going to have a tail chain. Maybe not. Tail controllers. Tail control, CTRL. And let me create another one for tail tweaks. So tweaks. This one didn't show up because it's with the wrong name. So let me put it, edit, tweaks. Okay. Nice. So if I check it, here it should be fine. But it's not. Let me just see, what do we have here? Roots and torso. Torso. Ah, yeah, of course. Because this now has an underscore. So there we go. Torso FK, torso FK. Torso tweaks. Torso tweaks. Torso tweaks. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. And there we go. It's a little bit better. All right, have to go now. See you next time. Yeah, see you next time. Thanks for watching. So let's get the tweaks. There we go. Tweak. All of them. Control tweak there. And let's make it green. There we go. Good. And another thing that I want is it to be with the same thing like that. Don't need to scale with the bone size. Or maybe I should actually. And let me just scale it up. See? Something like this is already fine. 750. There we go. All right. Now the other ones. Anything else that are not tweaks. Control I to invert the selection. I just need to make them yellow. And there we go. Like that. And since I'm already here and I have it selected, let me get this up. Asset browser. I have a shape that I like to use, which is this one, simple Y center line. Put it there, put it inside of that. Grab this one, go back there, and let me go back to the timeline here. So there we go. Got all of them there. Just select this here, Alt and click, and there we go. We're gonna have something like this. I might actually change it to something different. Let me do one thing. Let me get the FK ones. So this one, Control FK. Let me get to the rigging tab, and I want this paddle. Create. Let me add it. Let me actually go back to the bone and put the 3D cursor there, so I can actually, oops, I can edit this part from there. So okay, that's good. Y 90. Okay, this is already nice. RX. Let me put it on the 3D cursor, and then there we go. We can rotate it by 90 degrees. Scale it up like that. I think that should be fine. Something like this is already good. I think this one I can scale it using the median point. Whoops, that's O there, and then make it a little bit bigger like that, so it's a little bit easier to select it. Individual origins again, go back, and now let's get all the FK ones. All right, Ctrl C, copy bone shape, and there we go. Oh, this is actually looking good. I like it. So all of them like that. Alt enter there, and so everyone is with the same wire width. And then this one, let me get this FK limb, which is pretty simple. It's just like that. And then let's get the chain ones. That chain. Ctrl C, copy bone shape. Alt enter, and there we go. All good. So these ones control the whole chain, and these ones control it like that. So just local transform. Control S to save, and let's see. Tyrannosaurus rig. Nope. This one. Is it already in the correct place? Nope, not yet. So let's put them in the correct place then. Control F, tweak. There we go, the tweak ones. Go to tweaks. And all the other ones can go to control. Perfect. Again, there we go. So with this, we have the Heyo complete and the torso complete. So let's save it, and I think I'm gonna actually keep it like this for today. Mainly because this one, it's already weight painted, so it's going to be a really fast like series, let's say, rigging session. Because it's just gonna be adding the controls, and this is the fastest part, since I already have this extension here. It makes things a whole lot easier. So again, if you got all the way here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to someone that you think is actually interested in these kind of things. So other than that, it would be nice if you also go to our Discord server if you have any questions about how all of these work. And yeah, that's basically it for today then. I will see you in the next one. Bye.